I think they see soft Alice, but she is completely, you flip that completely, I think, with her. I didn't see it when I first met her at all. I thought, oh, she's nice and soft and so, and you know, but no, she's just hardcore, I think, yeah.
I'm going to ask you is, how would you describe Alice?
Ray of sunshine.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's just always happy.
Pretty much the same thing, I'd say. Hard worker, yeah, put together.
What about her clients?
I think they all love it, don't they? I think what she brings her is like a high quality service. She takes really what she does to heart.
Yeah, she's always been a fun person. We're a three, so
The fact that she's, as you say, and you're right, she's always going to be perfect, but genuinely from the rest of us I have never known someone so kind and uplifting. Is that something that you guys installed? Did you see that in yourselves and you kind of passed that on, or is that something that seems so unique to her?
I think it's unique to her. I can't consciously think of something I've done that has resulted in that. I mean, obviously we tried to bring her up right, treat her right from wrong. So she's caring. She's willing to give her time. She's willing to spend time with people.
Right at the beginning, it was hard because she turns up, gets out her car, we're doing interviews, and she's like,
yeah,
are the jobs going? Like, just saying hi, we're feeling like, seems very sweet,
yeah.
But very sweet and fitness can go one or two ways, it can be like a bit too soft.
Yes, she was so young to me.
Yeah.
When she walked in and
left her boyfriend in the car, came in very
literally
apprehensive.
And she was down because her nan and granddad live in the area, sort of thing. Very sweet. There was absolutely nothing wrong with first impression, but there wasn't anything to suggest to me that she was the right person
strong
straight
character
away.
or anything.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that she was a weak character, she didn't stand out at that point.
Yeah.
And I think also when she came in and did that interview bit, and then we were like, okay, like, who is she? Because she said she already did PT in the park and stuff.
Yeah, like boot camp.
So we basically looked her up, and it was this account of a girl flexing every photo.
Yes.
And being like, where are you in fitness? Like,
and I think I've told her this. I hope I've told her this. But when I first saw her Instagram, I was like, I'm not sure she's right for here.
Yeah, like, 'cause we were always about an environment that was very, very friendly and very welcoming, and that can be quite abrasive to people.
Very inclusive, like a gym for people who don't like gyms. This is the thing that we've always said. And so a girl who looks great, but it was very flexy, posy. I wasn't sure at first.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a shot in the dark.
It was.
And then obviously give her the job and she starts, and it's like, okay, like, she can work, she can do this baseline stuff, she took to it well, and people adored her.
Yeah, well, she came into a business that had no clients. It was a brand new gym.
Yeah.
So it took everyone a little while to sort of build up a client base anyway. So we didn't really get to see her working with people for a little while. But all the
that bit of
interactions,
Alice, like, completely shone of being like, but a people person.
Absolutely.
And I've always said, like, my barometer of a person, you don't like Alice, you're probably not a good human being.
Yes.
But then, like, the bit that's almost bizarre is like how quick that it comes to, okay, I'm going to be a PT and taking that line of work, but immediately becomes this, like, okay, like, thriving as a PT, doing quite a lot as a PT, and growing pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But also, like, I watched that girl hit her ceiling over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But the ceiling just shifted a bit. And then it would be
rising.
like, okay, hit the ceiling, that's a lot of stress. I'll hit a new ceiling. And I don't think I could have ever expected someone who was so new and seemed like such a gamble at the beginning to become who she is now.
Yeah, and like when someone asks me about Alice now, I know exactly how I would describe her. So just really cementing who she is as a person.
I think they see soft Alice, but she is completely, you flip that completely, I think, with her. I didn't see it when I first met her at all. I thought, oh, she's nice and soft and so, and you know, she's just hardcore, I think, yeah.
That side that people don't see,
like,
very hard.
Yes, absolutely.
Hi. Okay?
How are you feeling for it?
Okay. It's like the podcast all over again.
It is. I want you just to walk me through, like, your story from your eyes. So like, I know the day I met you. So I kind of want to go from like where you were in your life then.
I was training for aesthetics, training to have a big butt. Yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing. I obviously knew the basics, like following a program, but I just wrote it myself. I had finished uni and just done a teaching job, but I had teaching in a primary school, finished my contract, and then was like, I don't know what to do, because I hated it.
Why did you hate it? Why did you not take to teaching?
So the children I taught, love you guys, but didn't.
It was intense.
Yeah, it was difficult, and it was through lockdown, so it was made 10 times harder.
What was it that took you to teaching in the first place? Because there's clearly, she ends up coach of like helping and guiding people, starts to teach helping and guiding. Where did that come from?
Well, my aunties both work in schools, and I'm really close with like my wider family. So inset days all through primary school, secondary school, I'd always be like, can I come help at your school? Can I come listen to some readers? So yeah, I've always liked helping people, and I've always liked having like the children be like, oh, Miss Williams, like I want your help. Like I wanted people to want me to help them.
And where do you think that started?
I really don't know. I've never been like someone that if we were in doing a group activity, I would never wanted to be the leader. So I don't know.
Big change.
Yeah.
And so obviously, like you say, so you go from teaching and you're coming into this world of fitness, and then there's the day I meet you.
Yeah. So I walked in the wrong door, or I knocked at the wrong door, and Rachel's dad was like, "Hello," and this was Thrive as it is now, but half of its insides weren't here.
Yeah.
So it wasn't open. I think it was like the summer of 2020, so in between some lockdowns. Yeah, I just parked outside and thought, oh, I'll just go inside and have a look. And yeah, you were hiring, obviously. So I had a look round and I was really scared. Yeah, then you invited me in for an interview. But when you invited me in for an interview, you also invited me in to train after. So I was kind of like, I'm in.
It sounds all right to
me. I felt like me just coming in, like initially was just a really, really good thing and positive thing, showing that I was just like, I'm really like solidly interested in working here.
Yeah.
I've grown so much since being here, from being around you and Rachel, and yeah, this is where it started.
Because like, let's go through some of that evolution. Like you join, you become a PT, and like there to now is so far apart now.
Yeah,
but
like PT.
Yeah. So what was that journey? What was the evolution like for you?
I didn't know this existed, let alone I could be here. Like I didn't know that.
And so you do gym floor PT.
Yeah.
You take on that new world of a job that you've never done. You weren't even qualified to do when you started. How did you find like building that career?
It's been amazing, but it's been really scary.
Why scary?
Because, well, you've pushed me to do so many things that I've been like, no, I'm okay. I don't need to do that. Like, I can live my life not needing to do that. Like, when I was younger, I was super scared of going on a roller coaster. And I've always used to say to my dad, I can live my life never going upside down. Never. And now look, I love roller coasters. And now look, I'm filming an episode for The Dedicated. Like, it's crazy.
Do you think the you at the start of this, how do you think she would have felt about all of this now?
So scared.
Yeah?
So scared. She'd be like, no way, that isn't me. That isn't me.
And so you take to it pretty fast.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like, I'll transition, I'll do a little bit of it. You were like, I'll powerlift.
Yeah.
Like now, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
What made it comfortable to let go of just aesthetic goals and move to strength goals?
Well, it helped my mental health, I think, towards my own body, changing my training style. Because you train for aesthetics, you check for aesthetics every day. You train for strength, you just stop caring what you look like. That's why I like it.
And so you become a powerlifter and you're being coached, and you go from gym floor PT to that's probably quite a bit further down the line of you become gym manager.
Yeah.
So how did you find the evolution for yourself of the tolerance to the workload? Because you had some stress, and we speak about stress spectrum all the time, but you had a lot that back then felt like as much as you could possibly handle. How did that shift to eventually becoming a coach, being willing to take on effectively more stress and more work?
You just have to deal with that little bit of extra stress, and then it comes normal, and then you feel like you can take on that little bit more.
I'm going to fast forward quite a chunk, because obviously becomes gym manager, becomes a coach for DBD. You know, like you did your internship, you did all of that stuff. We're skipping quite a lot of how much you took on. What's the goals now? Like, what is it that you want to achieve?
I don't know what's possible anymore. I'm really happy with where I'm at the moment. I would like to grow even more my online business. I love helping everyone I do, and being able to help more people, it doesn't seem like there's a downside to that.
I spoke to Rachel about this, trying to understand you, is did you become a different person, or has the same person changed?
It's probably the same person has changed, because, well, you're always you, right? Like, I haven't done some freaky thing and turned into a completely different human being. Like, I've always been me, but maybe it's just like unveiling the true me, or like developing me into who I want to be, because I am at the moment who I always wanted to be. So more confident, like doing things like this, doing the run warm up, just doing things that I probably wouldn't have put myself forward for or agreed to if I didn't put myself forward for, because you have. And I remember in the podcast saying, I want people to know that I know my stuff. And I feel like I am achieving that now. That more people are starting to know, oh, she does actually know what she's doing.
I cannot imagine someone to evolve so much in 4 years. I use the word evolve because I think it's so important. Of like, I agree with you. You didn't change who you were. You just kept growing, and you kept being open to growing and being like, okay, there's new opportunity. And I've never known you to turn down an opportunity. There are things that have scared you. You've been like, I don't know if I can do that. And I will always be the person being like, I know you can. There's not many people where I'll be like, unequivocally, they can take that on, but that you can. But to that person that you were and who you've become, would you tell her anything to kind of prepare her for all of this?
I'd tell her to just take every opportunity she's given. Just say yes, even if it sounds really, really scary. Just do it.
Thank you so much for everything you did for me. You obviously took me under your wing and have been so supportive with injury, with my eating disorder recovery.
Alice, what can I say? A massive thank you. Alice, you're amazing. If I had never met you, I wouldn't be here recording this video, I wouldn't be powerlifting.
Not just a coach, but a great friend and my biggest cheerleader.
I think your nature and how kind and caring and dedicated you are so inspiring to myself and to everybody that you work with.
Personally, I appreciate the most the confidence you have given me, not just in training, but for everyday life.
You are inspirational, always on hand, and such a beautiful human being.
Being a part of Team Alice is an absolute honour, and to be able to be coached by you has been incredible. I know I've only been with you for a month, but your supportiveness and altruistic nature has taken me through that step by step, and it's been an incredible journey.
Things you've helped me through, the support you've given me, it's literally been unmatched, and I'm so proud and privileged to be a part of the team.
Where do I start? I'm just so thankful to have met you. You're an inspiration. You've helped me with fitness, you've helped me in the gym, you've helped me with work, you've helped me with my life.
Hi Alice, I just wanted to say a big thank you for being the best coach anyone could ask for.
Joining DBD was actually just the beginning of it all, so thank you.
I strive to make you proud, and I'm so pleased to call you my coach.
Thank you so much again, and sending all my love from Scotland.
From crying on the gym floor to taking to the platform for the first time, there is no one that I'd rather share those experiences with, so thank you.
Oh. God. It's not crying. That was amazing.
Like it?
Yeah. Oh.
You can take a breath now.
It was really weird because Jake was in the room and I was like, I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable right now, but I really want to cry.